Open a deposit account in the JN Bank Savings Streams promotion.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Yesterday, Rabbi sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at the time. How long shall we kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing? I think our forefathers were singing and chanting these words as they were on the cusp of Emancipation Day. August morning, freedom hath come. The shackles and coffles of slavery, the vestiges of slavery, about to be abolished, about to be removed, so that they can be the free people, autonomous people that they were before they were removed from Africa. Amen. Robert Nesta Marley. Is it OM?
OM.
Yes, Order of Merit.
Yes.
National hero to many. The voice of so many, with words that still resonate today as we are on the eve of Emancipation Day. Good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, world. Good morning, Uncle Dennis. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Have you ever driven past, like, anywhere in Jamaica and you wonder to yourself, you know, if trees could talk or if roads could talk?
All the time.
Like, whenever I drive
drive through, especially Holland bamboo, I always imagine, our forefathers sitting at the root of the bamboo, or so cooling off, resting. You know, I imagine what that time was probably like. Or normally, sometimes when I go to a river, I think to myself, I wonder if it is where they wash. You know, and they were in the water and having fun. Like I think about that.
I think of me one.
Yeah, I think about it a lot.
I think about it sometimes, just like, especially if it's a lonely morning or day, driving up Hope Road.
Okay.
Like, I just think, I'm like, people have been driving up this road for years. And I'm like, imagine, like, before all of this.
The buildings.
Yeah, especially because in many instances, driving around, like, I have a recollection of this place before it was this. Like, I remember before that, like, as the new building, them go up and the roads widen and things. Like, I remember before the road wide, or like, I asked myself, Boulevard. I remember when I got UA and I worked on Boulevard. It felt like I worked on Boulevard forever. And I'm like, but how Boulevard did stay before when it was just two lane? And then I start thinking, I remember, like, imagine horse and buggy days.
Yeah, horse and buggy. And I remember, like, even on the boulevard that you mentioned that, right where now you have the Boulevard Super Center. Over there, so it used to be a factory. I think it's a cigarette factory or some factory.
Really? Oh, yeah, but I remember that.
It wasn't always
Boulevard Super
Center. You know what I mean? I remember, too, right where now, where you have the Duhaney Park Police Station. That actually used to be a piece of open land where you would have people selling, marketing, people. You could go buy a banana and stuff like that. They've since moved them near to the New Haven Seventh-day Adventist Church around that side. But that where Duhaney Park Police Station was a little freeway where you could have just cross and they used to sell marketings. I remember this lady, Mr. and Mrs. Higgins, they used to sell out there, and you could get a banana, like a bend down market right there. So before it was Duhaney Park Police Station.
Like, I just think about change. You know, so. And how we are constantly, going through continuity and change. And, like, imagine, like, when Jackson a big man, and I must say, this is what you said. Like, just simple things like that. I was driving, in the vicinity of Olivia Road, Constant Spring Road, and I remember when the market used to be over there. Before the road widened. But, like, just looking at Constant Spring Road before the road widened. Like,
something that I often think about as well, is when you look at those nostalgic videos and you see the children or you see people. Like, I wonder where are they now? I wonder what happened to that young lady.
Picking them on the money.
You know what I mean?
The kids on the money.
Where are they now?
Where are they now?
I wonder.
Do we still have some of those kids from that picture?
I often wonder. But you know what, Dennis? The human spirit, lives on, and the struggles and the fight and the way that they fought so that we can have and enjoy what we have now. I don't take it lightly at all. And some of the times, we complain a lot about, different things. And, we do have a right to express ourselves. I'm not trying to nullify anybody's feelings, but, when you think about those times and what they went through and what they experienced, I'm glad when me born.
Yes,
Caught me and said, Jesus, wow, it's a lot.
We do. And I mean, they often say tough times make for strong men. And you would hope that strong men don't create tough times, or you would hope that strong men don't produce a generation of weak men. But, like, I'm glad for the period that I grew up in. The period of Jamaica's independence history. The people who, like, sometimes when you tell people about things that you used to hear at the time, I don't know, you see, I was doing CXC the year that Michael Manley died. Right? So I remember vividly studying for CXC when Michael Manley, in that year when Michael Manley died. And there was a lot of nostalgia and throwbacks to things that he did. And I always say, you can't help the time that you grew up in. So that created for me a social consciousness for myself that had... an awareness of the things that he was trying to do and the things that he was trying to say. And then you juxtapose that against the perspectives which would have been more to the right economically and politically, you know, that Edward Seaga was doing. And the whole growing up in a period of the Cold War of socialism versus capitalism and that ideological difference. And
communism and, you know, like
free market capitalism and the Washington consensus and those things that you go learn. And you wonder, like, there's no ideological anything now. It's just this era of almost like free for all and anything goes. And nobody not passionate about nothing. And I like, would I have wanted to be going to university and born and grow? No. You know, I was on the UWI campus yesterday and I was walking around and I was like, remember that tree that we used to sit down and reason under that tree? And like when I look and I see I look and I see the benches are broken down and like clearly nobody sits under this tree anymore. And I'm like, yo, if this tree could tell you the reasoning
stories,
what we used to have. You know, if this tree could have watched TV and say, yo, you see that you there? It did bright in that you.
But listen, I love that, you know, Dennis, and I love that the oral tradition, and that is why the oral tradition is so important. And I want to ask parents at this time, and adults at this time, grandparents, the grandmas and the grandpas, the granduncle and the grandaunts, to talk to your children, talk to your grandchildren about, you know, what it was like back in the day in your time. I know some people might scoff at back in the day or them time you know, and treat it with scant regard. But
as Izzy would say, the olden days.
The olden days.
Morning, Izzy.
But the people who, without roots, they are lost, right? And they can be easily swept away, and we should not and cannot allow the sacrifices that our forefathers made to go in vain like that. We can't just party out the whole independence, weekend just so. We have to have a sense of and a cognizance of, listen, this is why we're here, and this is why we're celebrating. They were so that we can be now. You know what I mean? So big ups to, you know, all our forefathers and those persons who would have shed blood, sweat, and tears.
Literally.
So literally.
Literally, not metaphorically. Literally.
So that we can enjoy what we have now and the rights and freedoms that we have now that we ought not to take lightly, because Dennis, there are still many people in the world in 2025 who are not free, who are not independent. Some may argue that we're not free, really, you know, but, you know, we're on a plantation of a different kind and all that other stuff. But for what it is worth, we're a free, independent nation, a free, independent people, and I am very grateful for that.
Course.
For that. So good morning to all the freedom people there. Me understand. Freedom is a must. Punch bucket, what you say? Punch bucket up, watch me. Show me the color. Show me the color. Red. Dennis, come on top of my head now, man. I gotta tell you. Good morning, everybody. And is today the last day in the month
Last day
July.
in the month of July. Don't I know it? Good morning, Department of Government. I'm coming.
Who that?
Department of Government, UWI.
Oh, hi, Department of Government.
To drop off.
To drop off, very well. Hi, Department of Government.
Morning.
Yes, okay, please give the students A. Okay,
morning, Mrs. Nash.
Good
morning, Miss Pinto.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to all those persons celebrating their birthday today, the last day in the month of July. I gotta tell you. So, good morning to all July-born people. We're exiting and we're entering a new month, a new season for a new reason, right?
Morning.
August morning. Good morning to everyone in Civil Heights, in St. Anne. Yeah, Civil Heights.
Oh, Civil Great House.
Yeah, Civil, but we have Civil Heights and Civil Great House.
Yes, that is no, you said Civil and I thought CIVIL.
Oh, no,
I'm like, no, Civil.
Yes, Civil. No, we don't say Civil. We say Civil Heights.
Civil Heights?
Civil Heights.
Civil Heights.
Yeah.
S-E-I.
That is it.
S-E-V-I-L-L-E. Civil. You ever gone to the Civil
Great House? You know, I've not been. And like the overnight thing, I've never done it.
Hold on, no, I did it once. If I want thing with Susan, we're going to do the things, you know. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I love having, like, family traditions.
Nice.
Remember the night, boy, Jackson out in the night here asleep, you know, but we're in seat. And there was this whole, they brought a whole, some Nigerian dancers, and we drink chocolate.
Are they having it this year? They usually have it.
And there was like food everywhere.
I want to call like the ministry. Would that be the Ministry of Culture? Bagsy. Are they having that?
Man. And we drink chocolate tea out of enamel cup.
When was this, Dennis?
Maybe about 2 years. I think it's the year before last, or maybe 3 years.
Oh, wow.
I think it's the year before last. Maybe Jackson was like 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a nice family tradition.
Yeah, man. Nice, man. And, you know, and then after the emancipation stuff, you do Grand Gala. Yeah, man.
All right, good
But
good
definitely.
Job. Let's get on with the show, because we have a great show lined up for you as per usual.
Do.
So let us go to now our Thursday mixtape. Selector, run the music.
A cool afternoon, nobody has to work, no, nobody goes to school. Sit down on the corner, joke around and act a fool. The Ellis playing dominoes, strangers playing pool. I love college, but I'm going to the beach. Summer garden, 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 summer garden. Summer garden, summer garden, summer garden, summer garden, summer garden. This is how we do it when the vibes them sweet. We stand up and watch the girl them tweet. What them a bubble and a wine for me tonight. Here we go, summertime is here, you know. It's a holiday, school is closed. We feel the vibes, you know. Summertime in a Portmore, summertime in a Kingston, summertime in a country. Summertime in my city. Pool party. If I even the beach, we have to reach. Summertime. 90 degrees in the shade. Temperature turn up. Whitey and tan, skin burn up. Cool it and make bad mind burn up. We a party from now till sun up. It's summer. And the coolest summer. The coolest summer. This is the coolest summer. No school, it's summer. Every student, summer.
Building trust for generations. Celebrating 55 years.
The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
We a bucket together when everybody out. Fried chicken with a pre-bucket for the crew. Share a bucket together, everybody go live. Spicy original when we online.
Bucket together to the new dance craze. Taste explosion bursting with flames.
When we a bucket together, it put you in a good mood. Every moment you share is finger licking good. Bucket together, come make we bucket together.
What can 16 extra grams of protein do for you? True Shake Protein Plus. With 16 extra grams of protein. Fuel the hustle with True Shake Protein Plus. Find out what 16 more grams of protein can do for you.
Remix the summer with Digicel. 100 lucky winners win $100,000 each, plus surprises all summer. To enter, buy a SIM 7-day plan or higher. Switch to Digicel. Be an active postpaid or Digicel Plus customer, or receive US $15 or more from abroad. Gift a friend a plan. They could win $25,000. Remix the summer with Digicel. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Promo ends September 15, 2025. Conditions apply. Visit DigicelJamaica.com for more info. Digicel, better connected this summer.
Ready to take the next step? With the UWI Global Campus, your future is just a click away, no matter where you are in the world. Choose from flexible online and blended degrees, plus continuing and professional education programs, all at your own pace. Join a global network of leaders, innovators, and change makers, all backed by the prestige of a top-ranked regional university. The UWI Global Campus. Connect, learn, succeed.
With an auto loan from CIBC Caribbean, get up to 100% financing with 10 years to repay, plus flexible monthly payments. Our Easy Cover loan gives up to 11 months to pay your auto insurance. CIBC, ambitions made real.
Jamaica, you ready? A pan time again. We're bringing the vibes to Kingston at Jamaica College. Sunday, August 31st, CB Chicken presents Pan, powered by CB Foods. Gates open at 12 noon, and the Caribbean Passion Kiddies Village is back. Find out who will be crowned the 2025 Pan Chicken Champion. Live performances by Kevin Dunswell, Lila Ike, Giamar Mitchell, and many more. Admission is free. Roll out with the whole family on Sunday, August 31st, 12 noon at Jamaica College. One pan and knock. Powered by CB Foods.
Nineteen and a half minutes after 6 o'clock. It's Thursday morning. It is July 31. Good morning to you.
Good morning to Daniel and his head wrap. This morning, not to the lie. I'm supposed to say man tired.
His satin bonnet.
You know the man that want to do the make-believe waves. The waves.
Yeah. So
you don't band with it.
Tight.
You tight down. We're supposed to squeeze him under that tie in there. Never know the man with
Morning.
Good
morning to all men waking up in their tired
I gotta
today.
tell you, yes.
Hey, but
good
guess
morning.
what? In the immortal words of Vibes Cartel, fresh from prison, well, not prison, a brand new king is risen.
Guess
fresh
who's
from
back?
vacay.
Back again. TK's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? But come and tell us, any ocean come to work today? I say, if TK don't come back, Father God, I'm going to call Uncle Donald. I ask him to help me.
A wicked dip.
Why is the bad mind so active?
Jet to holiday. Say 50.
You think I jet 2 days?
What is a bad man? Like a girl rest?
No, rest? You never there rest? You don't
Hi.
Here, boy, your girl.
Rest your brain. Rest your body. Rest your shoes.
I heard about you.
Yeah.
What are you going to St. Lucia? Going to take over the place?
You know, we did a little of this, a little of that. You know what I mean?
No. A lot of this and a lot of that.
Good morning to Castro.
Your face all round up.
Be a garçon.
Oh, God.
Garçon.
Can we please get into the headlines?
How was it, though?
It was fantastic. I got a lot of rest. I had a lot of fun, ate a lot of food, learned some new things, met some new people.
Nice.
You know, experienced their carnival for the first time. So it was amazing.
Wake up. So the picture them there.
Make every day I go up on your Instagram.
I don't know.
I'll go up on other people something. And I zoom in. Here, I see TK.
No.
I see TK.
Well, I know we had a whole conversation about how we can't sit. I saw TK are going bad. So you know the person are going bad that you not see no sign.
No picture.
You go on all the influencer them in St. Lucia. You not see
no
TK
sign of
we post business, not pleasure. Remember that. I'll show you the pictures, ma'am. I have my phone. We'll talk.
Glad to have you back here, bright and yellow, sunny. No, St. Lucia color to you know, because you know that bright yellow is in your flag.
You know the sweat.
Hi, St. Lucia. No, man, St. Lucia has been good to me.
So
I love St. Lucia.
It was beautiful, and I'm hoping to come back for sure. But enough of St. Lucia. Let's take it right here in Jamaica. Jump into the headlines. Court of Appeal closes following fire. The Court of Appeal has suspended operations for the rest of the week after a fire yesterday morning damaged its electrical infrastructure. The blaze, which started in a waste-filled area at the rear of the Peters Lane premises in downtown Kingston, did not result in any damage to court records or court building. However, Kadish Jarrett Fletcher, Director of Client Services, Communication and Information, confirmed the electrical system was compromised, prompting the closure. Authorities say the affected area is also known to be frequented by homeless individuals at night. In response, the judiciary will be engaging municipal and government officials to address both waste management in the area and the wider issue of loitering around the premises. To minimize disruption in the interim, hearings will be held at the Supreme Court and filings redirected to its civil registry. Only 2 matters were set for hearing at the time of the incident, and both have been relocated.
Very well.
Good.
Right,
good to know that the judicial process continues. The wheels of justice continue to turn. But it is something that I suppose the people who work at the court in terms of court management services have to, in doing their SWOT analysis, in doing their environmental scan, that needs to be something that they look more closely at, because that is a potential threat in the physical environment.
Needs to be more sterile area.
Exactly.
It's been a long problem.
Exactly. And it is something that you have to be careful, because someone who may mean the justice system or a particular judicial process ill can see that as an area of weakness. So you have to do your target hardening and strengthen those spaces.
I'm just really grateful that there wasn't any damage, wasn't any injury. You know, but I'm sure that, like you said, this now raises awareness that maybe was not there before.
And the Chief Justice has also done a lot as well to try to fortify what we call justice circle, so to speak, and has tried to, you know, minimize access points, closed down, so it's more stringent now. You can't just walk into the Supreme Court as before. Gates are closed, certain areas are blocked off. So he is definitely doing that. I want to commend the Chief Justice for that. So it's a process, and it just needs to be fast tracked. But things are being done in the meantime to try to address it. So
well, all right. Powerful 8.8 magnitude earthquake off Russia's peninsula triggers Pacific tsunami alerts. A powerful 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula yesterday. It triggered widespread tsunami alerts across the Pacific, marking one of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded and the most powerful since 1952. Tsunami waves up to 4 meters hit parts of Kamchatka, causing damage to several areas of the country. Japan, Hawaii, Alaska, the U.S. West Coast, and multiple Pacific nations, including the Philippines, New Zealand, Chile, and Ecuador, have activated emergency protocols and ordered evacuations. Authorities warned tsunami activity could last for 24 hours and urged residents in the affected countries to remain in safe locations until all alerts are officially lifted. Now, a tsunami is a series of powerful ocean waves typically caused by large-scale disturbances, most often underwater earthquakes. These disturbances can also include volcanic eruptions, landslides, or even meteorite impacts. And the waves can travel vast distances, as we saw here, across oceans and cause significant damage when they reach coastlines.
That is a very serious one. It's one to watch. The tectonic activity that is taking place in that side of the world. The tectonic plates in that side of the world are not necessarily moving in the same way that we move. We move in a more transformed, but those are moving this way.
And they lift up as well. So it falls.
So in converging or that bar pulling away, you have a lot of very large activity taking place, potentially destructive activity.
You know, when I was learning about plate tectonic movement in geography, you know, it just seemed like you did it on paper. And I remember doing the drawings, and the plates move this way and what move up and down. But then when you see it in real life and the effects that it has, it's like, wow. And again, we have so much to be thankful for, Dennis, because we have had earthquakes here, thanks be to God, none to that magnitude and nature or to leave that kind of damage, you know. But I just hope that, everything will subside and calm down. And I just hope that the persons who are affected, or the countries rather, that are affected, will definitely not experience any more dislocation and problem. Because tsunami, that old judgment.
That is a spin-off effect of the initial damage that can be caused by the earthquake itself.
It just goes to show how interconnected we are. Because you think, earthquake over there, so we're fine. No, look how many countries are impacted from this one, effect.
Definitely. And we had
seismic proportion.
We had a conversation about, earthquake awareness just earlier this week. So with
and that's why we can't take it lightly, because you never know when. And even though it may not happen in your country, it doesn't mean that it won't reach you. Earthquakes can have far-reaching effects, even if the epicenter is not even in your country.
Absolutely.
Can I say Russia, all the way at Chile, around the sun?
Exactly.
Like, oh my God.
Then that's
who knew?
Russia, Chile down there.
Like
because
Hawaii.
the effect.
Yeah. So nowadays, sometimes I walk up some place and then go vacation. It's something I can't like, oh, I can't book a flight now. I gotta chill it now. I'm run up in that now.
No, so, can you imagine?
Again, earthquake preparedness is not like hurricane preparedness.
Yes.
Where you can't see it out of seat. No.
Yeah. No, come. Woo. Next up, next headline, World Athletics introduces gene test for female category. Athletes who want to compete in the female category for world ranking competitions will now have to take a one-time gene test, says the World Athletics governing body. The new regulations come into effect from September 1, 2025, and will be applied to the World Athletics Championships, which take place from September 13 to 21 in Tokyo. The test for the SRY gene, which is part of the Y chromosome and causes male characteristics to develop, can be conducted via a cheek swab or blood test. If the test is negative for the Y chromosome, the athlete is eligible to compete in the female category. If it is positive, they can compete in the female category in non-world ranking competitions or in another category other than the female one. It's a test to be taken once in a lifetime and will be overseen by members of the federations.
Okay, agreed. In this new dispensation,
you might have to do it, but you might have to do it more than once in a lifetime for some people, because
this year you have
given the transitory nature of life.
Bruce Jenner, that's all I'll say.
No, but your genes are your genes. So from you have a Y chromosome once, you'll have the Y chromosome forever, no matter what changes outside.
No, but I can't necessarily say that, because then I know you got to take some hormone and some different something. I don't know if you can alter. I don't really know. Maybe like a biologist.
We still don't know the long-term effects of some of these things.
But I agree.
But I agree that it should be. Yeah.
I understand.
Because I believe that women should be, biological women should be competing against biological women. And not against people who used to be something else. That's just my view. That we should protect women's sports.
Absolutely. And so compete where you're chromosome say, but it's an unfair advantage if you have the Y chromosome, which gives you more strength or make you faster, and I'm competing against you. I definitely agree with that. And just for the integrity of the sport, I agree with it.
Yeah. Well, that's it for me. I'll see you again at 7 a.m. for the news.
Watch TK tonight, Dennis.
Let me just lean back while I wait.
So you don't even care about the souvenir for
hold on, who knows? Maybe there's some goodies back there.
Dennis.
There are no goodies. There are no goodies.
May I call somebody for right now?
It's all right, man. True, them nana sweetie and St. Lucia. Them nana.
Well, I know they have them nana keyring.
And that's all the time we have for the headlines.
All right, people, when the people are about to foreign and don't care about anything for you, take sleep market, okay? We're going to take a break, and when we return, we're going to be saving some cash and saving the planet in Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
All right, TK. Sunrise is back. Going to be back shortly. TK is back, guys. I got to tell you. Empty-handed. But she's back. But she's back, yeah.
With my love. Back with love.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
This iconic Jamaican has graced many a stage. From Broadway to TV to film, it's safe to say her star shines very bright. She is
the Honorable Dr. Cheryl Lee Ralph, Order of Jamaica. I love that so much. Yes.
What she said.
I was literally moved to tears, very much like when I got the call that I had been nominated for my first Emmy.
Yeah.
And then it was as if the spirit of my mother was rising up, because my mother always said, my children are to go further than I did. Don't you ever give up on yourself. Because if I'd given up on myself, I wouldn't be here. But here I am, Medea.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, singer and Islandnet Services.
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank Small Business Loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Man's world, but you know what? You may not be rich in wealth right now, but you're rich with life because you are a riser. So good morning to you, and thank you so very much.
Yeah.
From you open your eyes and there is air in your lungs, we give God praise and we give him all the thanks. Thank you so much for joining us right here on CVM Sunrise. And if it's your first time being here, welcome to the family. And for all our loyal risers, good morning to you. Thank you so much for always being here. To our YouTubers, bless up yourself. You know how it go. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button and spread the word wherever you go. So now it's time to style and save in this Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. Founder of Thrift Nature JA, Simone Smith. She joins us this morning to talk to us about thrifting and how thrifting can and is becoming more of a trend, teaching us how to shop smart, save big, and still look good. Because, as she puts it, saving the earth and saving your coins is just what we ought to do. And it's a win-win situation. Simone, welcome to Sunrise. How are you?
Hi.
I'm great. Thank you so much for
Very well.
me.
Thrifting, we've heard about thrift stores in the United States, you know, in Canada, overseas. Not really ever heard about it in Jamaica. Talk to me about how did you get started and what is your thrift store all about?
Okay, well, I had the privilege of spending a year in Amsterdam, and they are very environmentally conscious. They all ride around on second-hand bicycles, and I got really inspired by the reuse community there. Yes. Then, when I returned to Jamaica, an aunt of mine had a shopping addiction, and she said, boy, I'm in trouble here, I have way too much stuff, can you help me, you know, find new homes for these things? And it just took off from there.
Wow.
I think the biggest point or the biggest challenge, hurdle possibly, but advantage in some context, is the values around being thrifty. And so if there's a cultural impediment that would let people say, no, we're nobody thinks, or even if it was gently loved. Because sometimes you have to find the right language to couch it.
Yes.
But do we have that orientation in Jamaica that would allow people to venture down that road?
Well, the industry is very new. It's a baby, but it's something that people are warming up to, especially those who have seen it in other places, and they're curious to try it here. So it's the right time for us to be moving in that direction. So
I can definitely see how thrifting helps us to save money, but in what particular way does it help to save the environment?
Well, it helps to save the environment because at this time we basically just have too many things on the planet.
Yes.
And we have to just start reusing as much as possible. Also, manufacturing anything takes up quite a bit of resources. And that's something we have to be mindful of when we manufacture something else. Could we have used something that was already there?
Beautiful.
Let's try to operationalize it now. So how do we do it?
Yeah.
So for instance, in your case, is it how do you procure the things that you're going to offer, and how do you ensure? You said no, I can't take that. Oh yes, this is good. What's your system?
Okay, well, I think that curation plays a big part in being successful in this industry, especially in Jamaica at this time, when people have their reservations. You have to be quite careful about how you present the things, how you prep the items, and which items are best to appeal to our market here. So I like to carry organic materials. Obviously we make sure everything is in pristine condition.
Yeah.
And if anyone is out there wanting to try their hand at it, I would say start with the best items you can find, present them as well as you can, and people should respond well.
And so let's say, for example, let's use me for example.
I was going to use her as an example, but you could also use me because, all right, let me give you a Khadine example. So you acquire a lot of pieces for different purposes, and she might have worn this one time in 2023, but I like it, I'm gonna wear it, and then she goes to the gym, she loses some weight, her body physique is slightly different, it doesn't look the same, she put it down. Before she know it, she has some other things. She never gets around to wearing it again, and she only wore it one time
for like 5 hours or 3 hours.
Yeah. So like,
and it's just put down there.
And you just put down, and it just take up space.
Yeah.
And that is many people's story. That shoes that I love, that it's so unique, but it is so unique that it only wear one time.
That's it.
So then, like, how does it get from her to you, or how does she?
So, for example, if somebody thinking about their closet now, and I know especially a lot of people overseas, they buy because everything when it's on sale, we're getting it. You know what I mean?
It's a great deal.
It's a great deal, and we get it, and then before you know it, your closet is overrun by sale items that you've never used. But I don't have the time, Simone, to go and curate and take a picture, whatever.
Yeah.
Can I call Thrift? Nature JA and say, Simone, I have some pieces. I would like to sell them to you or partner with you. How does that work? Because I don't have the wherewithal or the time to take a picture and do all of that stuff.
Right. Well, we have been consigning items for people.
Oh, nice.
But as you said, most people have a lot of things.
Yeah.
So we actually have to be quite selective with the items that we take in.
Okay.
Otherwise, it can get quite overwhelming when people bring in, 3 suitcases of stuff, and that's just one person, and then that happens again in the near future.
Yes, one person.
Dennis,
that's just one person. Don't worry, it's at my house too. Suitcases of things.
Like I can see my husband's face right now, like I need that lady number.
Because eventually, though, you're going to have to start thrifting the suitcases because there are too many suitcases.
No, I have to start thrifting because I'm telling you, I'm a mess.
No, but especially with the babies, and I've seen because this adorable thing that she growing fast. He or she growing fast. They grow out of it, and you bought it. Those cute Jordans that they'll only ever wear once because them foot grow out of it fast. Like
or the New Balances. Yeah.
So like Thrift Nature JA kids division. It's absolutely necessary. But I really think we need to create this culture where it's okay. Because look at this outfit here.
Beautiful.
Like what you brought here.
That was previously owned by someone?
Yes, everything.
Wow.
And the scarf, belt, and dress are vintage, and the bag. Actually, everything is vintage. And the dress is cotton.
Can you hold up that piece for me, Simone?
This one here?
Yeah. So that was previously owned by someone as well.
Absolutely. This is a piece from the 80s. This is a jacket.
Wow.
And skirt set, 100% silk. So it's very unique and special. You can't just go and buy this anywhere online
And if
now.
you go,
like something like that,
and
how
if you
much
go
it
to the
cost?
party, nobody else will be in it.
Nobody else will be in it, for sure. So
Yeah.
I would sell a set like this, because it's vintage and it's 100% silk, for around $2,000.
Oh, wow. Jane needs to see this. I know Jane is like, oh my God. And where can we find Thrift Nature JA? Are you a physical store, or are you do you have online presence?
We are both.
Okay.
So we have a website.
Okay.
We have a social media, and we have a physical store which is open every Saturday.
Okay, where are you located?
6 Cargill Avenue, Halfway Tree.
Okay, nice. All right.
Cargill.
Well, you know, we can go down there, so I'll go on and
come through.
Talk to Simone, because I have some suitcases.
It'll be fun.
You know? Nita, why are you laughing at me? And these are the things. That's why I don't tell people your business. You understand? Because they take your things and cuss you and laugh.
You're not the exception. It's common.
Yes.
This is where we're at today.
Every man I say right now, looking at them wife class, like me for costume what.
Can I tell you?
And you have a lot of things to Dennis.
Hold on, no.
Lots of clothes and shoes.
I say it all the time.
And pants.
I say it all the time. I have this shorts about 3 different times.
Yeah.
Because then, like, guess what? Like, sometimes you go to the birthday event and it's a specific theme. And like, when am I gonna wear this again? Like this yellow theme that everybody was supposed to come and wear. I'm not gonna wear it again.
But you have to have it.
That's why you have to have a Thrift Nature JA.
That is it.
You know? But we have to have a Thrift Nature to have a Thrift Nature.
Yeah. I'm glad you caught that.
Lovely. Simone, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much. Thank you so much for the idea.
Yeah,
Thank you
really
so much for the
it.
vision and the execution.
Yeah.
Our guest has been Simone Smith, of Thrift Nature JA, inside this stylish money masterclass. It was brought to you by JN Bank. And there's more Sunrise right after the break.
Made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a JN Bank small business loan. With small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit JNBank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. JN Bank, we will help you find a way.
With an auto loan from CIBC Caribbean, get up to 100% financing with 10 years to repay, plus flexible monthly payments. Our Easy Cover loan gives up to 11 months to pay your auto insurance. CIBC, ambitions made real.
When things get heated, keep you cool. Follow us at MyJPS Online for new ways to keep you cool this summer. And download the MyJPS app to keep track of your energy usage.
When opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank small business loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Hey Joe, what's up?
I really think you should look into adding Island Next Unlimited Internet as a reliable backup for your home and office. We can come over and we'll talk more.
How fast can you get?
That fast.
But how fast is Island Next broadband? Fast enough people business fast?
Nope.
Fast enough prayer fast?
Nope.
How about fiber fast?
But not that kind of fiber. They use fast broadband to provide reliability.
Experience the lightning fast wireless broadband and reliable business services.
Denbigh Show 71. The Jamaica Agricultural Society, in association with the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, presents Denbigh 71, August 1 to 3, 2025. Denbigh Showgrounds, Mape and Clarendon. It's a family affair, from livestock competitions, agricultural displays, National Farm Queen competition, Kiddies Village, Health and Wellness Village, and much more. Closing the show is the High Pro Denbigh Gospel Extravaganza. Admission adults 1,500, children 600 at the gate. Denbigh 71, August 1 to 3. You don't want to miss this.
No, I know you're going through. Count your blessings, yeah. May not care who like me.
Well, today is a new day. Hey, give thanks for life. Love it, love it.
Oh,
love it.
Thank you very much.
We're safe, I was sanctified.
Yeah, we saved, I was sanctified.
To God be the glory, great
and
things He has done.
Remember that song? Surge Island is the island where the milk comes from.
Hey.
Dairy fresh, 100%. Ding.
Yeah, a Big Back TV now, Dennis. I gotta tell you, that's a Big Back TV moment.
Yeah,
that's
man.
an antenna on the roof moment.
Yeah, you know, what a falls name? Reggae falls in a
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. You know, say it's not a real like fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm from back in the day with producing milk and all them something.
Oh, really? Wow. You know what? I remember Surge Island right by, okay, so remember, same place, no, on the boulevard where we have, I don't remember, you have supermarket over there and stuff, but Surge Island used to have like a factory, or an outlet rather, right there, so where you could have got buy, like, you know, you buy your milk, so you come up the boulevard, you turn left, you make a left turn, so across from Bronstroff Square.
Yo.
And then you go Surge Island and you buy like a milk right so and you can buy the big milk.
You used to have a drink a glass of milk at the time?
Let me tell you, you have to drink milk and strengthen your teeth and
your bones and teeth.
Calcium.
Them don't know them things.
Gotta tell you, yes.
Look here. Look here, why are we talking about this? We're getting into Denbigh, and right now, we're getting into Denbigh mode right now.
Yeah.
And of course, Surge Island is definitely so much more than a dairy brand. They represent dairy farming in Jamaica at its finest.
Yes.
And of course, there's going to be a Surge booth. And they're rolling in with all the favorites, Surge Milk, of course. They're Butterkiss. Butterkiss is that.
Yes.
Gold Seal, plus games, activities, giveaways, and some sweet deals.
Yeah.
With us, we have brand manager at Surge Milk, Deidre Gray, to share how they're bringing energy to Denbigh 71. Deidre.
Hi, Deidre. Good morning.
Deidre, how are you?
Good morning. I'm doing wonderful.
Did we hit all the notes right?
All of it.
Yeah.
Down to the T.
Thank you, darling.
No, man, can't you enough Surge Milk will grow up by?
No, one time
Die-hearted.
if you never had drink milk, may I tell you, Surge right there.
You have to drink milk.
Yeah, man.
You have to
I gotta
drink
tell
milk.
you, nice.
Yeah.
But talk to us about Surge and, you know, the different products that you have. You know, your 100% pure cow's milk and your 1%. Talk to us about the different products that you carry.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, we try to facilitate all that we can for our consumers based on their needs. So we have our Surge 100% full cream milk. That is just fully no low fat anything. So we have 1% low fat, and also for the persons who prefer a lactose-free version, we have that in full cream and also low fat. We have flavored milks, we have peanut punch, you name it. We cater for all.
Yes, yes.
Surge has always maintained a presence at Denbigh because I guess because of the towering figure that Surge Island has always been in the dairy industry, in the cattle industry in Jamaica. What makes Denbigh, or what will make Denbigh 71 special?
I mean, Denbigh is always a calendar event for us. We look forward to it. It's a no-brainer to be there. And it's an opportunity for us to showcase not only Surge, but also all of the separate favorites there.
Yes.
Surge as a brand, it's not only a brand, it's a big dairy farm. So being at Denbigh is all about celebrating agriculture, innovation, and our people. So yeah, we're always excited to be there to facilitate our patrons.
But people want, is at Denbigh, it's just like at like certain expos, you know, expo in the arena.
Right.
Everybody have their idea. Everybody looking at what's going to be the best booth.
Yeah.
Like, do you think is Denbigh going to be up there among people's best booths?
Listen, we always outdo ourselves every year.
Yes.
And we come with the vibe, everything, fun.
What do you come with for the children? Because Denbigh is a family event. And so talk to me, and Surge is a family brand as well. So talk to me about what children will be able to enjoy.
I mean, we have a lot of fun games and excitement. We also have giveaways for them. And we cater to them with our butter kiss as well and our small Surge milks. We even have supplement in the kiddies size. So we're always there for all of our consumers, no matter what age.
Size supplement?
Yeah, we have a little box one. But wait, no. Yeah. We're on the cusp of Independence Weekend, but we're also on the cusp of back to school. Talk to us about, is there any kind of special you have for the parents? Because, you know, they want to start packing their children's lunch boxes and they want to put some healthy things in there. So what does Surge have for them?
Listen, we always think it through. So we have our bundle deals. So you can get a Surge milk with a post cereal. It's really a value pack. So a number of things, but I won't tell you all of the tea. I have to be at Denbigh to get. Yeah.
I won't tell you all of the milk. I'll spill it at Denbigh.
Yes, all at Denbigh.
Lovely.
Quick question. Does the Surge go in before or after the cereal?
Honestly, I put the cereal first before the milk. I don't know about you.
I win again.
You put the cereal first, you said?
Are we savages? Of course we put the cereal first.
No,
you put the cereal, then the Surge.
I do Surge, then I want to know how to measure it, to know how much cereal to put in.
Cereal, then Surge. Cereal, then Surge.
Surge, then cereal.
No,
sorry.
cereal, then Surge.
Surge, then cereal.
People, in the comment section, is it Surge, then cereal, or cereal, then Surge? I put the cereal because I need to know how much cereal I want.
Yeah.
And then that will determine how much Surge is necessary.
I put the Surge first because I warm the Surge. Then I'm going to put the cereal.
Warm Surge thing. I don't want warm milk in my cereal.
Nice and
porridge.
No, it's warm and nice.
Cereal, then Surge.
Surge, then cereal.
In the comment section, is it Surge, then cereal, or cereal, then Surge? I am saying cereal, then Surge. And I know...
And I'm saying Surge,
and
then cereal.
I know the Miss Kitty fans are going to come and support her, but even your fans won't support you in this time.
It is fine.
Is cereal.
I'm supporting my own Surge bowl.
You put the cereal and then you Surge.
You make an idea, DJ. You say, can I make some Surge bowl? So you see, all right, here that's, you said, I won't even charge you for this. I won't even charge it. But I'll charge
you.
Yeah, man, get with the recipe.
5 persons already on YouTube agree with me. Thank you very much. Those 5 persons
get
were saying cereal, then Surge.
And put the post cereal, and then the milk, and they have Surge, and then you can have that as a package deal. You see that? Yeah.
We're already one step ahead of you, my
You want to go
darling.
ahead? Okay.
Thank you, my darling.
But, you know, I haven't seen it, though.
The numbers are coming in. The votes. If this was an election, I'd be heading to Jamaica House, folks.
Good morning.
It is.
No, you have to be halfway tree. Work in the traffic. Gotta tell ya.
Cereal.
Surge on that.
Then Surge. I'm surging ahead with the votes.
Dennis, where are you getting your information?
I'm getting in my ear. Breaking news.
There's nobody.
Breaking news. Dennis Brooks is surging ahead with the votes. Cereal.
Oh my God.
Then Surge. But guess what? Thank you very much for surging in today.
And you're going to be at Denbigh for the entire period, right? Duration.
From the 1st to the 3rd.
And then beyond Denbigh, how can persons follow Surge online?
You can reach out to us on our social media pages at Surge Island JA. We always share a lot of updates, recipes, behind the scenes at our factory or even at our distribution centers.
I like it.
Yeah, so if you're not at Denbigh or you're just going to your regular corner shop for some Surge milk, remember we have you covered, and everything is better with Surge.
Everything is better with Surge, and everything is better with Sunrise. Gotta tell you.
Thanks for Deidre Gray for stopping by and giving us the scoop on what's happening at Denbigh 71. Denbigh, the Surge booth sounds like a must stop at Denbigh 71. Guess what? TK Dawkins is up with the headlines after these.
Count your blessings, Me not care who like me.
nightmare. Well, today's loyalty pays in brand new ways.
Add postpaid mobile to your home internet and you still get a $20,000 supermarket card.
And now, your loyalty unlocks your dream phone with 24 months to pay. Like the Samsung A56 for only $5,400 plus GCT per month, or the S25 Plus for $9,550 plus GCT per month.
Just choose your phone and plan. It comes loaded with data, unlimited social media, YouTube, talk, and text. At Flow, loyalty pays back.
Conditions apply.
With an auto loan from CIBC Caribbean, get up to 100% financing with 10 years to repay, plus flexible monthly payments. Our Easy Cover loan gives up to 11 months to pay your auto insurance. CIBC, ambitions made real.
You will always keep us vibing. Jamaican quality for sure. First thing when I wake up, pour up my bulk syrup. Pure water, me can't get enough. Feeling the love in the air. On the beach with my ginger beer. I'm doing low up on cash. Still can't go buy one splash. Squash, load, catch up, road. Pure, have you ready for the road?
Pure products, quality for sure.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Jamaica, you ready? A pan time again. We're bringing the vibes to Kingston at Jamaica College. Sunday, August 31st, CB Chicken presents Pan, powered by CB Foods. Gates open at 12 noon, and the Caribbean Passion Kiddies Village is back. Find out who will be crowned the 2025 Pan Chicken Champion. Live performances by Kevin Downswell, Lila Ike, Giamar Mitchell, and many more. Admission is free. Roll out with the whole family on Sunday, August 31st, 12 noon at Jamaica College. One pan and knock. Powered by CB Foods.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. An appeal to Jamaicans this morning to be mindful of their electricity use amid the sweltering summer heat. The warning comes from the Jamaica Public Service Company, the JPS, as concerns grow over a sharp spike in electricity bills island-wide. Amoy Harriot has details.
It's summer in Jamaica, and for many this means longer days and shorter nights, a rise in temperatures, and a spike in electricity bills.
Even though I haven't received the current bill yet, but for July, I'm just anticipating a higher bill. It's like clockwork. Every summer, the bills go up.
CVM News has received reports from some Jamaica Public Service JPS customers who say the increase in their bills can't be accounted for.
Yeah, the 30 one at a time, and you can wait for 17. I mean, I use nothing new.
We put their issue to Media and Public Relations Manager at the JPS, Audrey Williams. She says the biggest culprit is the heat.
Just week before last, Tuesday on July 15, we had the highest demand for electricity since the start of the year, and that was because it was so hot. So demand rose to 670 megawatts. And just to give you a sense of context, typically peak demand is a little over 600 megawatts, 600 and something, 20, 30. This was 670 because it was so hot and people are using their fans. People are using their air conditioning units.
Of note, Ms. Williams says certain appliances consume more electricity than others.
Your fridge can account for as much as 60% and even more, 60% of your whole bill, your fridge. So it's really important to make sure that your fridge is operating efficiently, that the rubbers are really sticking as they ought to make sure that there's no air leaking out, that you're not going in and out of the fridge, and that your fridge is not an old fridge, meaning it's not over 5 or 7 years old.
And different brands also attract different costs.
You know, your ceiling fan and somebody else's ceiling fan might not necessarily use the same amount of electricity. It might burn more or less efficiently than somebody else's. So you can't say, but they have a fan, I have a fan, I don't understand. They might have a more efficient fan than you. It all depends. And for a fact, we have seen where brands, we have seen it for ourselves in the company, where we have done investigations for persons and recognize that some brands are more efficient than others.
To sports now, Jamaica's Sunshine Girls and Adelaide Thunderbirds goal shooter Romelda Aiken-George, citing a long battle with injury, will be retiring from Australia's Suncorp Super Netball League. She leaves with the record for the most Suncorp Super Netball and ANZ Championship games of any player. She played in 245 games across 18 seasons for Queensland Firebirds, New South Wales Swifts and Adelaide Thunderbirds, including in 4 winning grand finals. Aiken-George was the pioneer for Jamaican players playing in the Australian League. There is uncertainty whether or not her retirement extends to playing for the Sunshine Girls, but national coach Sasha Gay Henry Wright is appreciative of what this giant has contributed to the sport.
You know, this marks a really new chapter for Romelda Aiken-George. I think she's an incredible player. The first player to ever play in the ANZ League. She has set the trend for so many of the Jamaicans to come through, and, you know, they're all doing so well in that league. Just reflecting on her journey, though, as a player, I think she is always the person who is motivating. You know, she's very dedicated towards her work and her success rate and what she really wants to achieve. And I think that it has created so much opportunities, not for herself alone, but for many others who take Romelda as, you know, a role model, and who has inspired so many through her passion for the sport. So, you know, we continue to embrace her. We look forward to her new chapter. And in regards to International League, we'll speak about that, you know, but it's all about her now and all of her success that she has accomplished as a netballer, the legacy that she has left behind. You know, we salute her, we embrace her, you know, she's a true champion.
To cricket now, West Indies captain Shai Hope and his charges will have to have short-term memory coming off the 5-0 hiding from Australia in their just concluded T20 series, as on Thursday evening they will face Pakistan in the first of their 3 T20 matches at the Central Broward Park and Broward County Stadium in Florida. Hope is convinced that his side can pull off a series win over the Pakistanis and are begging the West Indian supporters to stick it out a little longer. Meanwhile, Pakistan landed in Lauderhill on Monday and went through their final paces ahead of the first T20 at the match venue. The second and third T20 matches will take place at the same venue August 2 and 3. The Lauderhill venue is no stranger to cricket. It has hosted 12 ODIs and 17 T20s since May 2010. It will be the 8th bilateral T20 series between the two teams, the first T20 encounter coming back in April 2011. Pakistan has won 15 of the 21 T20 matches played head-to-head against the West Indies, who have won 3 and 3 ending in no result. West Indies aren't the only ones struggling off a T20 series loss. Pakistan will be looking to bounce back from their recent 2-1 loss to Bangladesh. Following the T20s, the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad and Tobago will host 3 ODIs, with the first one set to get underway August 8. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Remix
the summer with Digicel. 100 lucky winners win $100,000 each, plus surprises all summer. To enter, buy a SIM 7-day plan or higher. Switch to Digicel. Be an active postpaid or Digicel Plus customer, or receive US $15 or more from abroad. Gift a friend a plan. They could win $25,000. Remix the summer with Digicel. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Promo ends September 15, 2025. Conditions apply. Visit DigicelJamaica.com for more info. Digicel, better connected this summer.
With an auto loan from CIBC Caribbean, get up to 100% financing with 10 years to repay, plus flexible monthly payments. Our Easy Cover loan gives up to 11 months to pay your auto insurance. CIBC, ambitions made real.
This iconic Jamaican has graced many a stage. From Broadway to TV to film, it's safe to say her star shines very bright. She is
the Honorable Dr. Cheryl Lee Ralph, Order of Jamaica. I love that so much. Yes.
What she said.
I was literally moved to tears, very much like when I got the call that I had been nominated for my first Emmy.
Yeah.
And then it was as if the spirit of my mother was rising up, because my mother always said, my children are to go further than I did. Don't you ever give up on yourself. Because if I'd given up on myself, I wouldn't be here. But here I am, Medea.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, singer.
Greetings. Yes, the name of His Imperial Majesty. Last year I lived in rains and roads. How wonderful it is. And
while I'm balling peace. Sing along. The drums, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so kete jump, make me hear this sound. Beat kete jump, and make we bondo. Hey, kete jump, I gotta tell you. And you know those drums harken back to our culture, our ancestors who used the drum.
As a means of communication.
Absolutely, as a means of spirituality.
Yes.
You know what I mean? As a means of talking to each other and getting that spirit and the vibe. Gotta tell you, the drums are very powerful, very powerful instrument. Yeah, the late Determined of blessed memory, and of course the Dr. Beanie Man.
Yeah. Well, it's we've been talking Denbigh, and Surge won't be the only booth worth visiting at Denbigh. In fact, there's plenty to look forward to. The theme this year is a new era, and the lineup is stacked with exhibits, livestock, innovations in farming, competitions, youth showcases, and a full family experience, because yes, you can bring the whole family out to Denbigh. There are many families that have always been going to Denbigh, and of course, so that is something that we need to definitely pay great attention
we have the CEO here with us this morning, Mr. Darren Grant. Yes. Good morning, Sir Grant.
Yes. Good morning to you and your listeners as well, and viewers.
Lovely. I know that Denbigh for a lot of people is just the quintessential activity showcase that we look forward to every single year. This year you're celebrating under the theme, as Dennis said, the new era. A new era. Why is this theme this year?
So good morning again. So a new era.
Yeah.
Last year we had a difficult time.
Yeah.
Hurricane Beryl came a day, like a month before the agriculture show, and many thought it could not have happened.
Yeah.
Our Minister Green, sat with us and to work out a situation that to see how best we could have a show. We had a one-day show. And as a result, many persons said that it was the best Denbigh that they've ever attended.
Oh, wow.
Because everything was consolidated into one.
And Denbigh there's something at Denbigh for everybody.
Definitely.
And you have been to them several Denbigh before.
Yes, I loved it every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Denbigh is more than an event.
Yeah.
It is a national pride.
Yes.
Yes. Persons grow up on Denbigh.
Yeah.
And a new era speaks to the resilience of the farmer. So the theme for this year, Denbigh, is a new era, overcoming challenges, building resilience, securing our future. And that means a lot to us within the agricultural sector.
Yes.
Because seeing where we came from last year and where we are this year, it means a lot, and that motivated the team.
Nice. So talk to me a little bit, Jaron, about the different farming practices that we now have employed, or are going to be on showcase at Denbigh, so that even young farmers, persons who are not even in agriculture, they might come and say, you know what, this is interesting. I can do this, or I would want to be a part of this.
So, as I said before, there's something at Denbigh for everybody. Yeah. And one, there's a number. We utilize a village concept. Yeah. So one, there's a livestock village.
Yes.
And we have over 450 animals on exhibit there, the small ruminants and the cattle. This is huge. So we have seen a surge in the amount of animals at Denbigh. So you'll see the best breed types.
That's the thing that a lot of people look forward to. When you, at them, like you hear people at Denbigh talk about, me see one cow.
Yeah.
You know, like 2,000, 3,000 pounds.
Yeah, like massive. You know, massive. Or you see one yam where you can't believe, and you know, like it is almost like where agricultural dreams are highlighted.
Yeah, the
like
best
people,
of the best.
It's like people take pride. They grow the thing for Denbigh.
Yes, yes.
And as I was speaking to your colleague earlier this week, that Denbigh, in preparing for Denbigh, with the animals, is like a national pageantry.
Yes. It's like a Miss World.
It's like a Miss World because the way the animal walk, how they pose, and the entire process is just amazing.
Yeah.
And that process takes well over 6 months in getting the animals ready for show.
Wow.
And persons sleep with their animals at Denbigh because these animals value, you have a goat that value over $2 million.
Wow.
$1 million.
Yeah, $1 million goats.
$1 million goats. And persons, you know, they don't want them to catch cold. They carry their fan. They carry the cooling fans, everything.
Wow.
And one of our sponsors, iPro, a title sponsor for the Gospel Extravaganza and so forth, they provide cooling fans for the animals and provide feeds so that those animals
Hi, Pro.
Yes.
Wow.
And also, there's one other section of the village that attracts a whole lot of activity, which is the ornamental village.
Yes.
And that is supported by Evergrow Gardens. And we have over 23 exhibitors carrying some of the most beautiful plants. You know, Jamaicans love plants.
Yes.
I've been telling
like the orchid people have been in Jamaica. The people who, there's a whole orchid community in Jamaica.
Society.
We've interviewed them before. And they talk about when they're preparing to go to Denbigh, you know, like the enthusiasts of various
kinds. As I said before, Denbigh is a national tradition.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
It's probably like a national hero.
So watch me now, Darren. It's going to be from August 1, which is tomorrow, to August 3.
Yes.
Run me through just like a little timetable of what the days look like, when people can come in, and how much they need to pay.
So first, August 1st, which is this Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
We have the Governor General Day.
Nice.
And the leader of the opposition will be in attendance.
Yes.
On day 2, which is August 2, is the Minister of Agriculture Day.
Yes.
And the Youth in Agriculture Day.
Nice.
And day 3 is the Prime Minister Day, and probably the largest day. On day 1, we have a nightly event, Denbigh Good Vibes Party with Renaissance, Delana from Renaissance, Kurt Riley and Johnny Cool.
Wow.
On day 2, which is the Ministry of Agriculture and Youth in Agriculture Day, we have the National Farm Queen Competition, which is a big thing.
Yes.
And then on day 3, we have the Denbigh Gospel Extravaganza.
Yes. Who are the artists here?
So we have George Nooks, we have Minister Colleen Davis, Sister Pat, Jody and Pantry, a whole lot of artists.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
And what's the price to get in?
So to get in, it's $1,500 for adult, $1,600 for children. Tickets will be at, pre-sold tickets have ended today. Tickets are available at all the gates for purchase.
Okay, nice.
Okay, nice.
Great, fabulous.
What would you hope people to take away? So somebody's going to go to Denbigh.
Yes.
And they're going to have their first experience of Denbigh. You might have an adult having their first Denbigh. You might have a child having their first Denbigh. What would you want people to take away from it?
So at Denbigh this year, we will be telling the success stories.
Yes.
And giving Jamaicans the opportunity to see what are the potential investment opportunities within the agricultural sector. And that will be there today. The Ministry of Agriculture Village comes alive. The Fisheries Authority always speak about them because I'm amazed when I see the post-larvae facility that persons who want to invest in the production of shrimp. Now that is now available. The agri-parks through the Agri-Investment Corporation, they now open a fisheries agri-park. So all they have to go is lease the ponds and the ministry will also assist in stocking those ponds. So all the infrastructures are there. As a matter of fact, you will see all that the Ministry of Agriculture is doing in terms of supporting the agriculture sector. And I must commend them, Permanent Secretary Spence, Minister Green, and the entire team at the ministry. Our two partners as well, the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, and the Jamaica Forest Club is our two major partners. And we all have been working together to make this show a success.
Well, guess what? Everybody needs to just come out. If you have never been to Denbigh, and if your family members are here from foreign, I tell you all the while, there is more to Jamaica than just jerk chicken and beach. We have a lot going on. And so if your family members are here visiting, take them to Denbigh. If you have children, take them to Denbigh. This is how you bring little things to life. So they're not just seeing the cow on the TV. They're not just seeing the fish on the TV. They can go and interact with the animals, interact with the plants, and also create memories. Memories thereon, for me, very important. And especially children, it's something for them to talk about when they go back to school. And when you go back to school, then they say, oh, you have to write an essay. Composition. What did you do over the summer?
You need to give them things to talk about. Assuming that people come out in their droves, how parking stay like?
So I want to get to, there's two things that happened in this year. One, we have reduced the amount of parking on the showground itself. We have expanded our car parks. So we have two major public car parks, Gate 6 and Gate 2. In addition to that, for those persons who don't want to contend with the traffic, because we attract over 60,000 patrons over 3 days at Denbigh. So we have reorganized an arrangement with the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC. So they will have park and ride services.
Oh, nice.
So they will have bus leaving from Arthurtree, Portmore, and Spanish Town to Denbigh each day. And a return trip will only cost you a mere $1,500.
Oh, wow.
And those buses will take you on the ground and wait for you and take you back into Kingston.
No, they're already a guando.
So we are doing a lot. The Jamaica agriculture
is it really a new era for true?
New era. And this is our 71st year. And one thing that we want to do is to change the look and feel of Denbigh. Even though we want to maintain that authentic Denbigh vibe, that tradition. You come, you meet with your friend, you knock some domino, you drink some goat soup, you look at the cows. You know what amazes me when I go to the shoring and I see the grandparents doing this is the land of my birth. In their bandana, their Jamaican color, and the grandchildren is amazed looking at what is happening. We want to try and get the maypole because I haven't seen that in years. The mentor band, all of that. So just bringing Jamaicans together under one umbrella. As I've said before, that there's something at Denbigh for everybody.
It's a new era. Just by there on talking, then it's my feel like, oh, God,
I feel excited.
Yes.
But hold on, but imagine, imagine a Miss Kitty on the microphone at Denbigh.
No, we have seen that.
Imagine,
we need to call her Miss Denbigh.
No, I've done Denbigh, and it was just wonderful. As a matter of fact, I have a picture where I had on a top, and I had the band. I designed my stylist at the time, Sashawn, designed a top for me, and I had the bandana sleeve and everything.
We know that picture there.
Yeah, man.
That was Denbigh.
Yeah, man. Sometimes they would Digicel them time there. When we take over Denbigh, I don't know normal.
Yeah, man, crazy, man.
Yeah, man, crazy vibes.
And then...
Then we put in the work boy, you know.
No, true. But it just seems like a natural synergy.
But guess what? It's a new era. And I'm a Mrs. Kitty now, so I'm not opposed to going back to Denbigh. The return.
The return.
And then, as you say, a new era. One of our sponsors, the Tourism Enhancement Fund, have come on board this year.
Nice.
And the tourism industry has been growing significantly. And they have said that they want to see how best they can link the agricultural sector and the tourism sector. And they will be there telling farmers, telling Jamaica that you can produce this. This is what the tourism sector needs. They have conducted their demand assessment study and are ready to tell Jamaica what is it that you need to produce supply this. So it's a new era.
New era, and I'm loving it, and I'm here for it. And I want to say congratulations to you, Darren, and your team, because putting a show of this magnitude together is no easy feat, and you have done so, and I'm quite sure that this new era will bring in even more people, and people will understand what we have to offer here in Jamaica. So thank you for all the hard work that you do as well.
Thank you as well.
Nice.
Thank you very much. All right.
Get ready, guys. Sunrise at Denbigh. And that's the truth.
Sunrise. Yeah,
CVM is going to have our booth.
Yeah.
I know. Barbie.
Yeah, come meet the Sunrise crew.
Yeah, I know. No,
Yeah.
I forgot now.
No, man.
What
After all of this, how can we not
We can knock that. Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah.
August Morning, CEO of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, Darren Grant, representing for Denbigh 71. Be sure to head on out. Of course, there's more Sunrise after the break. Stay with us.
I know the minister of
your mind and it memorize the brain. But everything, when the man a chat, determine a chant. For the youth, them down the lane. What they do, put down the gun and I'll stop lick out to you. Them brain from the lane in vain. So they do, well, this is not a shame. It is not the same. Cause the youth, them change. What they do, them not read again and not take no talk in a reggae rule you them brain. So you me say get that jam, make me hear it sound. Boy, get that jam and make me run down road. Get that jam, make me hear.
Every generation brings new hopes and ambitions. For 55 years, Sagicor has been helping Jamaicans to realize their dreams. As we celebrate our past, we look forward to continuing that legacy of trust, providing support and financial solutions for the next generation to succeed. Sagicor, building trust, one generation at a time.
I'm Peter McConnell, CEO of Trade Citrus. I'm here with my production team making our newest product, True Milk.
True Milk is made with 100% cow's milk from their own homegrown, naturally fed
production team,
processed and pasteurized at their state-of-the-art factory in Buckwalk. True Milk is 100% cow's milk with no additives. True Milk is the real deal. Take it from the experts.
Move up to the best milk ever. True Milk, truly the best.
With an auto loan from CIBC Caribbean, get up to 100% financing with 10 years to repay, plus flexible monthly payments. Our Easy Cover loan gives up to 11 months to pay your auto insurance. CIBC, ambitions made real.
The Institute of Excellence is now introducing Genius Minds Preschool and Special Education Center, which provides high-quality early childhood education in a safe, nurturing space where discovery, play, and learning come alive. Enrollment is now open, but spaces are limited. Visit us at 70 Manchester Avenue or call 876-986-7984. Genius Minds, where young minds grow, learn, and shine.
This iconic Jamaican has graced many a stage. From Broadway to TV to film, it's safe to say her star shines very bright. She is
the Honorable Dr. Cheryl Lee Ralph, Order of Jamaica. I love that so much. Yes.
What she said.
I was literally moved to tears, very much like when I got the call that I had been nominated for my first Emmy.
Yeah.
And then it was as if the spirit of my mother was rising up, because my mother always said, my children are to go further than I did. Don't you ever give up on yourself. Because if I'd given up on myself, I wouldn't be here. But here I am, midday.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, singer and Islandnet Service.
If you want $10,000 to spend this summer, what would you spend it on? Something nice? Something unforgettable?
So theme park or all inclusive?
Ask the experts.
If I win, you're not gonna see me in the same outfit twice.
Girl, I'd get a whole new closet.
Mommy, I got it covered. Tuition, everything. Masters, here I come.
Invest in your future and celebrate while you're at it. They've got plans. What's yours? Use your NCB Visa credit card. Every 25,000 Jamaican dollars you spend is a chance to win 10,000 US dollars. Something nice for the summer. Promotion ends September 14. Conditions apply.
Wow, absolutely amazing. Visa guys, Visa nights, Visa days. It's all about NCB. Thank you so very much for sticking with us right here on Sunrise. And good morning to everybody looking forward to enjoying their weekend. Well, you know what? We're on the cusp of Emancipation Day. We're on the cusp of Independence Day. But that means that we're going to need money to spend. One thing with all the time in the is money to spend.
Yes.
And we want to do it safer, because we don't want to be walking around with wads of cash. So I would advise that we use our cards. And how does 10,000 US dollars for the summer sound? Well, guess what?
I could do it.
I'm if I told you right now, you want to see me skin my teeth from ear to ear? Remember,
Yes.
make them call my number and you'll see something else. But guess what, guys? We want to spend money, but we also want to make money at the same time. So NCB and Visa are making it happen with something nice for win promotion. Use your NCB Visa credit card, spend 25,000 Jamaican dollars or more in one go, and you're automatically entered.
That's it.
As simple and as easy as that. Joining us to talk about this promo is the head of group marketing communications at NCB, the one and only Casey Bone. Definitely, darling. The beautiful, well-spoken, clean-skinned girl.
Yeah.
As a bright girl. Yeah. Good morning, my love.
Good morning, my beautiful.
How are you?
I am awesome. Hi, Dennis.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Very well.
Yes.
This promotion, something nice. You know, we ever feel something nice.
Something nice for this summer.
Talk to us about this promotion.
So, you know, at NCB, we actually sat down and we were thinking about how do we really create this great energy and giving back to Jamaica, but also let them enjoy themselves. And so we have this promotion. It's called Something Nice for the Summer. And as part of it is a Visa campaign. And so with Visa, every NCB card holder, once you're a consumer card, whether you have the Visa Classic or the Travel, you can enter just by spending $25,000. And guess what? You have a chance to win several prizes. So there are 2 bonus prizes or 4 bonus prizes. In the middle of the promotion, if you spend the $25,000 in August, we'll give 4 persons $1,000 US. In addition, any of those persons and anybody else who spends the $25,000 in each transaction, you get a chance to win $10,000 US.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So all you have to do is just spend it in one transaction.
Right.
And so it can be a transaction on anything.
Yes, so you can go to the supermarket, you can go to a hotel, you can go just about anything. To dinner. You want to hang out with your girlfriends, you all can put together and say, okay, you know, you put all the bills on one and you use and swipe your card. So it's anything.
So I say, I'll take care of it. You know, never try with. Imagine that girls' night out. Instead, nobody don't want to split the bill. Everybody, no, let me. No, let me. Everybody's trying to.
Because you heard about NCB.
I can see that as a commercial. I can see that as an NCB commercial.
You see that?
Girls, I can see that. Girls' night out.
Yeah.
All the girls are competing. I want it.
Yeah. Thank you. That's maybe an idea, Dennis.
Send the invoice. Send the invoice. Intellectual property.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
But Kesia, for those persons who don't yet have a Visa card, for those who are thinking about it, what are the prerequisites? How can they get the card? And when do they need to start spending? And when does I know that's a lot, promotion end?
All right, so let me just start off by speaking. So how do you get a card if you don't have one? So if you don't have an NCB credit card right now, we recommend that you go to visit one of our branches. Any of our personal banking officer will help you to walk you through the application. What I can say to you with anything, because you know, unsecured credit is a credit card, it's an unsecured loan facility. So we're going to encourage that you have a good credit history. Once you have good credit history, and obviously you have you're employed or self-employed, you can demonstrate that. The team will do the assessment, and then they'll decide which card it suits your profile. And you can get any one of the cards. Now, it's good to get the card now because the campaign runs until September 18.
Okay.
So once you take out the card now and spend $25,000 or more anywhere, anytime, every single transaction gives you an entry into the promotion to win that 10.
So it doesn't matter if you just get the card?
It doesn't matter if you just get the card.
Oh.
It's about using the card, right? So that's what we want to ensure that you use your card during this time.
So this is what price matter. Shut off that. One time. That's it. Just pick up 2 things.
Yeah.
But
Done.
Right?
Yeah. But you know what I also want to speak about, apart from this initiative, I don't know if you've seen that we've been doing a lot of nice things for the summer for our customers, right? So what I can say, can look out for us because we're going to be across Jamaica for the entire summer. We're NCB taking over the summer. We're going to ensure that all our customers, wherever you are, you have a chance to get something. So we'll have a back to school promotion, right? Across our island, we'll be in St. Anne's Bay on August 15, we'll be in Maniva on August 22nd, and you can also come there. We tell about this promotion as well. We're giving back to schools. We're also giving you a loan if you want a loan. So it's just about everything that you can think of that you need. Whether you want a credit card, you want a loan, our foundation will be there to also help you to give you back things for your back to school. And then we also be having nice giveaways. So we say look out for the summer. Watch our social media pages because you'll see all of the different initiatives that we have. But what we see, the value is ensuring that we give back to our customers, let them know that NCB is here to help you because we are here to stay and we're the people's bank.
Absolutely.
And we're also here to build a better Jamaica.
So meeting your customers where they are.
Where they are.
Absolutely loving it. And we say congratulations to NCB. Big up Michael Leach, you understand? So, as a dad, that's the truth. That's an icon. I don't know, you can't. That's the truth.
It is a fact.
Richard, yes, that's the truth.
Visionary.
Big up Michael Leach.
And he loves Jamaica.
Yeah.
He loves his country and giving back.
True.
Right.
Like that, Joe. You can't imagine if Michael Leach was your father. But that's it. I'm be like an astronaut.
Dennis Leaching.
Yes, but Khadine Leaching. Tell the truth now. Drisam.
You want to be, first of all, I would have done MOB and accounts and econ instead of sociology.
Right? I said the same thing
I'll still do the law because I'm going to go in the legal department. You see that?
Right.
Khadine Leaching in the legal department. I got to tell you, it's my father's place.
And he's publicist and he's weak and he's PR person.
No, and he's hype girl. I'm going to introduce my dad. Welcome on stage.
Every time you walk in the office.
The iconic Michael Leaching. Here, boss here, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Leaching.
Where can persons get more information if they want to?
So if you want to definitely know more, you can go to our website. You can go to jncb.com and you also get more. We have, if you want to know specifically, there's a creditcard.jncb.com that you can go to find out more. But you can also visit any of our branches. Our officers will be able to tell you about it, and you can apply for the credit card if you don't have one.
And if you're one of those people who afraid a credit card.
Oh, no. So, Dennis, I want to talk about that quickly. Credit card is, I would say, it's one of the most valuable things you can have. The misconception is that person always misuse the card. Their main aim is to use the card and pay your bill at the end of the month. Once you're able to do that, then of course the card works for you because remember you get also other benefits.
Yes.
A lot of our cards have travel benefits. So you know you can actually, when you spend more in this instance, you also get points that you can redeem to buy your ticket if you want to carry, if you want to go away. And I've seen so many persons have used their card and even bought tickets for their entire family to go away for the summer. But with the credit card, what I'll say to persons is that ensure that you keep a track of your spend. If you can't pay the full bill, ensure you pay the minimum. Oftentimes people don't pay at all, and then when you go to check your credit history, recognize that you actually have bad debt because they did not handle their credit card very
responsibly,
well. And the thing is, it's important, pay the minimum if you can't, but if not, pay it off. Every time you use it because it's pretty much is advanced credit, but it also gives you additional benefits.
It's how you, and that's why you have to watch Money Masterclass with Carlton because he taught us how to use our credit cards to inure to our benefit, and I learned that too. So yeah, that part, clock it, okay? Because my HM team, Brandon, good morning. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Chris Ventries. How you guys doing over there? Carry on. Hello, purpose, driven, nonstop, lovely. Yeah.
All right.
Credit cards, guys.
It is.
Swipe.
Thank you. No, what you got?
Hold on. The ATM dad.
Swipe.
Them needing an NCB commercial. Shada K. Look, we're booked for it. We're booked for it.
There's a whole dance.
Yeah.
There's a whole dance.
Patricia, we're booked. So, Region 6, we're booked.
We need to do this.
Girl.
We need to do this.
I have a team, I dance at them.
You need to see the dance. We've been talking about it since Monday.
Guys, I got our first gig. I got our first job. NCB visa.
That's right.
Rich. They can't stop with that area.
They debuted it at the Blood Drive, which was right across from NCB Halfway Tree.
Hi, Desron Graham. Good morning. How are you downtown?
She knows the NCB family.
Halfway Tree, Desron?
No, I'm the downtown now.
Oh, boy.
I'm because NCB, you as well. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Suzette. Hi, Roy. Good morning, Patricia. Hi.
She knows the NCB family.
I do.
Whole of NCB.
But I love it, right? NCB. So, guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much because NCB is the bank, and I'm encouraging every single Jamaican, if you do not have a credit card, check NCB. Come and use your Visa. Come and get a new Visa card if you don't have one. But if you have one, use it because you get a chance to win $10,000 US between now and September 18. And we have a lot of something nice for the summer at NCB.
All right, something nice for the summer. Casey Vaughn is the head of group marketing and communications at NCB. Swipe, spend, and you could walk away with something real nice. Keep rocking with us. We'll be right back.
I'm going to do that dance.
If you want $10,000 US to spend this summer, what would you spend it on? Something nice? Something unforgettable?
So theme park or all inclusive?
Ask the experts.
If I win, you're not gonna see me in the same outfit twice.
Girl, I'd get a whole new closet.
Mommy, I got it covered. Tuition, everything, masters, here I come.
Invest in your future and celebrate while you're at it. They've got plans. What's yours? Use your NCB Visa credit card. Every 25,000 Jamaican dollars you spend is a chance to win 10,000 US dollars. Something nice for the summer. Promotion ends September 4th.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames.
If you want $10,000 US to spend this summer, what would you spend it on? Something nice? Something unforgettable?
So theme park or all inclusive?
Ask the experts.
If I win, you're not gonna see me in the same outfit twice.
Girl, I'd get a whole new closet.
Mommy, I got it covered. Tuition, everything, masters, here I come.
Invest in your future and celebrate while you're at it. They've got plans. What's yours? Use your NCB Visa credit card. Every 25,000 Jamaican dollars you spend is a chance to win 10,000 US dollars. Something nice for the summer. Promotion ends September 14. Conditions apply.
With Flow, loyalty pays in brand new ways.
Add postpaid mobile to your home internet and you still get a $20,000 supermarket card.
And now, your loyalty unlocks your dream phone with 24 months to pay. Like the Samsung A56 for only $5,400 plus GCT per month, or the S25 Plus for $9,550 plus GCT per month.
Just choose your phone and plan. It comes loaded with data, unlimited social media, YouTube, talk, and text. At Flow, loyalty pays back.
Conditions apply.
With an auto loan from CIBC Caribbean, get up to 100% financing with 10 years to repay, plus flexible monthly payments. Our Easy Cover loan gives up to 11 months to pay your auto insurance. CIBC, ambitions made real.
Jamaica, you ready? A pan time again. We're bringing the vibes to Kingston at Jamaica College. Sunday, August 31st, CB Chicken presents Pan, powered by CB Foods. Gates open at 12 noon and the Caribbean Passion Kiddies Village is back. Find out who will be crowned the 2025 Pan Chicken Champion. Live performances by Kevin Dunswell, Lila Ike, Giamar Mitchell, and many more. Admission is free. Roll out with the whole family on Sunday, August 31st, 12 noon at Jamaica College. One pan and knock. Powered by CB Foods.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
From politics to global events, from social issues to breaking news, Lead Story Prime dives deeper, cuts through the noise, and uncovers the stories that shape your world. Join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for Lead Story Prime with me, George Davis, for an hour of incisive analysis, expert interviews, and unparalleled coverage of the issues you care about. Lead Story Prime, your front row seat to the most compelling discussions. Lead Story Prime, where the truth comes first. Only on CVM TV.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in
Good morning, guys. Sometimes I just wish that you guys could be in the studio with us to understand the level of sunrisery that goes on. I love my job and I love being here with you. So welcome back to the sunny side, and thank you so much for staying with us right here on CVM and for choosing Sunrise, as we always choose you, and we're always more than happy to serve you each and every weekday morning 6 until 8. All right, now the NHT isn't just building homes and houses, they're also building futures. Their construction scholarship is back for the 2025-2026 academic year, and this time they're going big. 25 scholarships this year and another 25 in 2026, each worth, get this guys, up to $1 million. So if you're studying civil engineering, architecture, construction management, or something in that space or field, this one's for you. Joining us this morning are the Assistant General Managers, Dwayne Burbick and Donetta Russell. They're here, plus the 2024 recipient, Sanjay Watson, who is joining us via Zoom. Good morning, lady and gentlemen. How are you?
Good morning.
Lovely.
Morning,
when I see Dwayne Dimple going in, I know something big is about to happen.
When NHT said Dwayne, you know,
I'm money time.
I'm money time. That's the reputation I have.
Yes, Dwayne, you're the rainmaker, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when me see Dwayne, me hear jingle keys, you know what I mean? Definitely. So talk to us, Dwayne. I mean, scholarships are always necessary, always welcomed. The construction scholarship, many have never heard about it before. Talk to us about what it's all about.
So this is the second year we're doing it. Last year we put out our NHT construction scholarships for the first time. We offered 10 last year, and in a minute we'll hear from one of the 10 recipients. But it is the NHT's contribution back to the construction environment. The NHT's mandate, as you rightly captured, we build houses, we provide loans, but also part of our responsibility is to create an environment where construction can take place in an orderly fashion. And having consulted with the industry professionals, we find that one of the challenges we're having right now in the industry is retaining skilled labor in construction. So the NHT's project in the medium term is 43,000 new housing starts. So it's going to take people to get us there. And so a part of that, it cannot be just focusing on the blocks and the mortar and the construction, but the other component that's going to get us there, hence an NHT construction scholarship.
I love this, and Donetta, I think this goes to the core of what you do on a daily basis, because I mean, it could have been so easy that that NHT says, we're sticking to our core business, we're sticking to what we focus on, and we know business about that. That's somebody else's problem. How easy or how difficult was it for you, for NHT, to say, we're going to do this, we're going to put this into developing the next generation, and it will redound to our benefit anyway?
As Dwayne said, we're looking ahead. And, you know, with talent acquisition, and especially talent in the construction industry, there's quite a competition. And so as an HR professional, we're always looking at 43,000 houses. How are we going to find the skills? And so we are investing in future leaders and innovators in the construction industry. And so we want to have a ready pool of talent as we are developing this these numbers of housing solution, we want to be able to have skills ready at our disposal. So it was really not a hard sell for us.
In terms of the criteria, what are the eligibility criteria for persons who are considering getting this construction scholarship?
So we are looking for Jamaican nationals who are enrolled in one of our tertiary institutions. We are looking for students studying the areas that you mentioned earlier, construction, architecture. We are looking for someone who is maintaining a B average or a grade point average of 2.7. We are also looking for someone who can be part of the NHD brand, an ambassador that you know, they could actually share about this experience. And we are looking for someone who is willing to be bonded, because you know, as Dwayne mentioned, employment now in the global space, it's easy to lose our talent, and we want to be able to retain the students once they have completed their studies.
Look here, the people that might say, look here, me knows a bit of a work with NHD right after I finish with that leaving.
And that's a great point, Dennis, because we aren't even waiting until the end of their programs to engage them. So right now, the 10 from last year, probably about 6 of them, Ms. Russell, are thereabout.
Yes.
Are currently doing summer internships at NHD. So we're not just looking at the financial support, but we're also looking at giving them the necessary training as well. So they are a well-rounded, employable individual.
Well, speaking of that, Sanjay, welcome.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Lovely.
Yeah, tell us about, well, for instance, your journey and your getting of this scholarship.
All right, so my journey to the scholarship. So I started the university last year, and when I started, getting a scholarship wasn't necessarily on my mind, to be honest. But then I think it was about October when someone shared with me the link for the scholarship. But you know, sometimes when you feel like you're not really qualified for something, so you just kind of overlook it. And it was in a time period when a lot was going on in school. So I kind of overlooked it in a school group. And then someone from my church sent it back and said, Brother Watson, make sure you apply for the scholarship because you're doing civil engineering and you never know what may happen. So I took the leap of faith and I applied for the scholarship. And here I am. Later on, it was a lot of us that had applied for it, and I was among the 10. So I'm really grateful.
Amazing.
Wow.
And in terms of the scholarship, Sanjay, how has it helped you along in terms of just to getting your education, making it easier? Because I'm sure that money has helped to make your scholastic and your academic journey a lot easier.
Right, it definitely has, because as Miss Russell would have mentioned, it was the scholarship money, it's up to $1 million per year, per academic year.
Wow.
And when that, I think my tuition per year is an estimate of around $513,000. And then, the scholarship covers tuition, accommodations, and any other resources that I might need for school.
Wow.
And you're talking about per academic year.
Yeah.
And I'll just maintain a grade point average of 2.7, and it just keeps renewing. So that's really a big, burden lifted off my family's shoulders.
So you can just focus on your studies.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry. And so, so you're a bright youth and the grade point average is taken care of.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love
What
that.
would be your word of encouragement, Sanjay, to somebody, a youngster like you, who may think that they're not qualified or think it's not for them? What would be your word of encouragement to them to apply for this NHT construction scholarship to which you're a beneficiary?
My word of encouragement is just to do it. Even if you think you're not qualified. I think I was having a conversation with someone recently, and they were saying that it's easy for someone with the skills to overlook the skills that they have, but others, it's easier for others to identify those skills. And a lot of times we may have qualities or qualifications that we ourselves are not even aware of.
True.
But it's the persons that are willing to give us opportunities that see those qualifications. And I think I fall into the pool of persons that statement applies to, because I really didn't feel like I was, qualified for the scholarship. Because I was just saying, I'm just an average student. And there are people out there with a GPA than I do. But I still applied for it, and here I am, you know, on CVM.
On Sunrise, Dwayne Burbick, just your word of encouragement to those persons. And by the way, persons from all across Jamaica can apply, yes?
Yes, definitely. Once they are doing programs within those that we identify. And of course, you can go over to our website for more information as to the expanded criteria and programs that we capture. But when Dr. Holness, who is Portfolio Minister for NHT and Prime Minister, of course, announced this scholarship for the first time last year, it was with a view to assisting as many of our young people as possible, but building out that talent pool as we've been indicating. And based on the response we saw, I think probably over 200 applicants last year. Our 50th anniversary is next year.
Hey.
So Prime Minister Holness, in his presentation this year, in his budget presentation this year, said you're 50. I think you can do 50. You can help 50 young people and the 10 from last year towards having not just a promising future, but towards assisting in terms of building Jamaica in a literal way, because we are talking about construction
and building themselves
housing.
and their families and their communities as well.
Definitely.
Because these scholarships, you know, Dwayne, they change generational trajectory. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And when Sanjay will graduate, he can make a way
no student loans.
Yeah, no student loan, nothing at all. And job security, you know what I mean?
Of course.
That means a lot for their
Donetta
family.
had the opportunity to actually interview some of the applicants to sit on the interview panel, and I'm sure she can tell you some of the stories and what the scholarship means to these individuals, not just them, as you rightly indicated, but their whole families as
Let me
well.
also ask quickly, Donetta, in terms of age range, is there like a cutoff age range? Because, you know, you have mature students who go to school as well. And sometimes people see these scholarships, Dennis, and think it's just for the young people. But, you know, life happens to different people in different ways and different times. So, for example, if I'm 40 and I'm just getting an opportunity to go to civil engineering school or architecture school, can I also apply for the scholarship?
Yeah, we didn't, in the first staging of the scholarship, we didn't have an age cutoff because one of our interviewees was 38 years old, so we didn't have a cutoff. But you know, when we spoke to the shortlisted candidates last year, I mean, the stories were amazing. We shortlisted 37 applicants from over the 200 received, and you know, story after story, we just sat there and we thought we needed 37 scholarships, but it was really about life-changing experiencing. There was one student taking 4 buses to UTech every single morning, coming from an area in Clarendon. And we thought that we needed to alleviate some of that stress. And so with accommodation provided, she can now focus on her studies, as you said earlier. So, and there were others, you know, as you said, it will be a life-changing experience for the families and the communities once they have completed their studies. And of course, we'll have a ready pool of talent from which we can choose.
Thank you so very much. We are builders. I tell you, that's what we do. Doing perfect. 50 year next year. You can imagine them outside doing some free O's.
You know what? Hey, that's a deal. That's a plug.
Yeah.
But you know what I really want to emphasize? You see what Sanjay said? That somebody from him church said, hey, somebody told him, because he was so consumed with school. So many times when you're in your school bubble and you're under your school stress, you don't really know. But like somebody can just take this down from YouTube, and you know the youth is studying civil engineering. You know the young lady is studying architecture. You know, and you know, so she in her thing, she don't know about the scholarship. Send it and encourage them to do it, because like he thought, I don't qualify. He heard about it one time, and it's the second time when somebody said, no, go and apply.
Yeah.
Push them, get them to do it. Sometimes that people know that they are more than what they think they are.
Amen.
Go, because NHT will give you that opportunity. Yeah.
Well said.
So Thanks
Evangelist
again.
Dennis. Brother Dennis. Brother Dennis. Can the church say amen? Amen. On the case. Look at God working. That is it.
Yeah.
Thanks again to Dwayne Burbick. Thanks to Donetta. And thanks to Sanjay for giving us the full picture. And if you or someone you know fits the bill, apply before August 10. And listen, give yourself a chance. Bet on yourself. More Sunrise after the break.
We give thanks for real. You spend all that money on your watch. How much time you spend with your son? So much money.
Let's spread the word around to let the world know that we are proud to be one republic. We on the road to republic. Well then, let's propel we nation, moving forward in a new direction. True independence, that's the projection. No more dependency, it's the best plan. Yes, we know what's best for us, cause we want we country prosperous. So make we just pull together as the general public while on the road to republic. Let's spread the word around to let the world know that we are proud to be one republic. We on the road to republic.
A message from the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs.
We on the road to republic.
Save when you charge your electric vehicle with JPS. It's even more affordable than gas. Our Charge and Go network offers the fastest electric vehicle chargers, so you can power up in as little as 30 minutes. With over 39 charging points island-wide, you'll always find a convenient place to shop, eat, work, or relax while you recharge. The Charge Lab app and Charge and Go RFID card make it easy to pay and track your charge right from your phone. Start charge. Learn more at jps.com/charge and go.
Jamaica, you ready? A pan time again. We're bringing the vibes to Kingston at Jamaica College. Sunday, August 31st, CB Chicken presents Pan, powered by CB Foods. Gates open at 12 noon, and the Caribbean Passion Kiddies Village is back. Find out who will be crowned the 2025 Pan Chicken Champion. Live performances by Kevin Dunswell, Lila Ike, Giamar Mitchell, and many more. Admission is free. Roll out with the whole family on Sunday, August 31st, 12 noon at Jamaica College. One pan and knock, powered by CB Foods.
With an auto loan from CIBC Caribbean, get up to 100% financing with 10 years to repay, plus flexible monthly payments. Our Easy Cover loan gives up to 11 months to pay your auto insurance. CIBC, ambitions made real.
Every generation brings new hopes and ambitions. For 55 years, Sagicor has been helping Jamaicans to realize their dreams. As we celebrate our past, we look forward to continuing that legacy of trust, providing support and financial solutions for the next generation to succeed. Sagicor, building trust, one generation at a time.
Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is...
Just forget 1 more minute with my brother. So you get up, spend time together. Cherish every second of the day when you're there. Gotta tell you, I had a close one yesterday. You put an angel.
The simple things are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings, your blessings.
Simple things are your blessing. Oh, simple things are your blessing. Right? Look at nothing beats a sunrise holiday. Time for some fun in this round of Kids Unfiltered.
I know.
All right, we're calling it Tiny Humans, Big Thoughts. We've got some clips of some of the most unfiltered, hilarious, and surprisingly deep and profound things that kids have said and done. Let's take a look at our first video.
Pet yourself, Liam. Why you use all the oil like that?
Why?
Why?
I want it.
I think every, especially boy picnic.
Yeah.
Everybody has done that.
Hi, Liam. Good
Everybody
morning.
has done that. Liam.
Listen, when you see
Liam
this or no, you can't be upset. You just have to laugh.
You just wipe him down.
You just wipe him down.
Wipe him down.
Because if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry.
Yeah. It's either the ear oil, the Vaseline, or the baby powder.
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage.
And if you ever leave the toilet bowl open, there could be the toilet water.
Yeah, because they're trying to do what they see you do. So like them see you do it, and, but them don't know, and them just
Yeah. So like A says, wipe face.
Yeah.
Because she sees me taking off my makeup sometimes. White face.
Oh, yeah, okay.
White face. And she, literally, when you give her the napkin, she's wiping her face.
Yes.
Yeah, she's wiping her face.
All right.
But Liam, I love you.
Yeah, Liam, don't worry. We understand. We understand.
Next video.
Let's do one more.
I understand. You're going to probably need one of those at Denbigh.
All right, let me tell you. I don't know, like, it's something that we did notice with Jackson. Like, as you, in our big space, like, he just get wet. Yeah. I don't know if the house, in a house thing too small. So they have a consciousness of, like, open space. Yes. So like that, I cannot appreciate that.
And then guess what happened? Because when they're in the open space, so many things are happening. They get excited and different things that catch them eye. You know what I mean? And especially too when they see other little babies. You know, it's like, oh my God, somebody on my height level. So they get very excited. I totally understand. And I do believe in the leash, especially when you're going in public spaces, Dennis, especially like airports, amusement parks. You have to ensure that they are attached to you. Because it just takes 1 second to look away and they're not there. Somebody grab them, they're missing. So listen, for peace of mind and safety, I believe in leashes. Yes. You're going to leash right here. Hang on.
You will be tethered to me.
Right here. Okay, you're not make me drop down. You're not making... Dennis, you ever look, probably Jackson was somewhere, and you look and he's not there.
And in that split second, where's the baby?
Listen.
Listen. Especially when you're the man. Because guess what? Think about the lost baby, but think about your wife. And wish you got...
Yeah, that part. Good morning, everybody. Mixian, good morning to you. Keep eyes on the baby at all
Lord,
time.
I need to tell somebody happy birthday. I do need to tell the iPhone.
Okay.
The iPhone, I need to tell somebody happy birthday real quick.
Dennis, no?
Real quick. No, thank you very much.
It's a good thing Shana can have good clothes.
Well,
big up the
definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. I have to tell somebody happy birthday. I'm going to say a special happy birthday to Constable Matthew Brown at the Constant Spring Traffic Department. Today is his birthday, coming from Sergeant Ogilvy and the entire team. Area 5, it's a high five moment coming to you. It's a high five moment coming to you. Constable Matthew Brown of the Constant Spring Traffic Department. Big up yourself, bless up your earth strong. They said they're going to buy you the drinks, and so you don't have to worry about anything. The drinks are on the traffic department.
Nice. Yep. Well, congratulations and happy birthday to you, sir. Enjoy your day. Please be safe. And that's all the time we have.
It is.
Tomorrow is going to be a holiday. I'm asking everybody to just please be careful, drive carefully, drink responsibly, operate with sense and sensibility. Remember that after the holiday, life still goes on.
It does.
Have fun, but do so. Remember, don't overdo it.
Yes, and August 1 is a holiday. August 6 is a holiday, but there's still productivity that needs to take place between.
Yes. And CVM is taking place in between. So, guys, take care. Love you lots. Thank you for spending your morning with us. Thanks to all our wonderful guests for making it CVM Sunrise. And, of course, if you missed out on anything or you just want to rewatch the stuff that happened this morning, please, you can go to our YouTube and our YouTube channel at CVM TV or our Instagram page at CVM_television. Uncle Dennis is going to be on the streets. And
doing lots of work.
Doing lots of work, as per usual.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Emancipation Day, guys, remember, kindness is karma and kindness is magic. So please be as kind to as many persons as possible. Be the blessing you want to see and take care until next you see us. Mwah. Bye.
sit down on the corner, joke around and act a fool. The Ellis playing dominoes, strength is playing pool. I love college, but I'm going to the beach. Money in my pocket, so I know I have to reach. Call a couple girls, tell them to link up with my peeps. Tell them rolling on them topless jeans. It's a holiday. Sunny day.
Yeah, there me need. Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do? Kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quacker, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We a crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheesy, we love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We a crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, no flavor.
From me yai there me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do? Kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quacker, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
Well, Central Manchester is not a battleground seat. It is not one of those constituencies